Hello everyone, this is the new Let's Play of the Orange Soul Empire, Democracy 3. Democracy 3 is a simulation strategy game where you play as the Prime Minister of a democratic country. You are trying to not bankrupt your country, solving problems in your country, making it overall a better place to live in, and try to get re-elected for the next terms. I'm soon going to start my new game. I already played the game before. I played 3 terms as Germany, and as you can see, I played as a capitalist liberal. There are 4 ways that you can go: liberal, conservative, socialist and capitalist. Many of you already know what this means, of course. Capitalist is more business, socialist is equality, conservatives are family values, and liberal are more legalizing of the weeds. So, because of recent events with the United Kingdom quitting, or well, not quitting, just going away from the European Union, the Brexit, I think it should be logical to play as the United Kingdom. Yeah, isn't that logical? Yes, of course it is. There are actually 6 countries that you can play as. You can play as the United Kingdom, France, Germany, United States, Canada, Australia. We are going to play as the UK, who has a Big Mac index of $3.32, an obesity rate of 23%, a teen consumption of 2.3 kilograms per person, and the rest is not important, of course. Well, maybe. A low variety of ethnicity. Religion is mostly Christian, so a lot of people are religious. And I don't really know what Gini means. Inequality it says, and then it says 41. I don't know what 41 stands for. Oh, and also a high poverty rate. We should probably try to fix that, shouldn't we? So, our party name doesn't actually matter. I can call it the Liberal Party and make it a pure conservative way of government. Let's call it the Brexit Club. The Brexit Club. Yeah, how you like that? And our opponent's party is, okay, of course, the European Lunch. Yeah, we play with terms of 3 years and a term limit of 2 terms. No, wait, you know what? Let's make it a term length of 4 years. Let's make sure that we've got a monarchy. I actually don't know what this means. I just didn't choose to select a monarchy at my German Let's Play, because I don't think Germany actually has a monarchy, does it? Does it? No. I've never heard of them. And I live next to them. Compulsory voting I turned off. I will turn off. I will let it. Because compulsory voting means that everyone has to vote. So after the voting period, 100% of the population has voted. And this is not the case in this situation. And then there are also hurricanes and earthquakes. Everyone knows that the United Kingdom doesn't have earthquakes or hurricanes, right? I haven't heard anything about that. The difficulty is 100%. We can innate socialism. So what this means, 200% means that the big majority of the country, of the UK, has been born with socialistic views. Yes, it is in the DNA. Let's keep it at 100% because I want to keep it fair. The same goes for liberalism. I don't know what political apathy really exactly means. Let's keep it to 40. I'm going to keep everything the way it is. So, with that said, The United Kingdom has just left the European Union, so we cannot expect any extra money from the EU. Which turns out GDP very low. The crime is also high. Unemployment is very high. The health low. Well, lowish. Education is at the medium, and poverty is also at the medium. What this means is that red is bad. We have a high rate of crime, which is bad for a country. We have a medium length of health. Well, not length. Medium index of health, which means that our population is not that healthy. We want it to fill up so it will turn green. We have no green bars, which means that we don't actually have any good things going for us right now. Only medium things and bad things. And the GDP means how much, how stable our economy is, right? Something along those terms. Let's begin the term of office. So right here you see a big bar with bars and a lot of circles with yeah, colors. It looks overwhelming, doesn't it? It looks a little bit overwhelming, but I will explain it very greatly. At least I hope. This here, the bars, present the people. The people are divided between these bars. There are 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21 different groups. This doesn't mean... Oh. You might hear a little bit of yelling in the background. That is because people like to yell on the streets for no reason. Anyway, like I was saying, everyone falls under the category everyone. But if you click on a random person, for instance, Lewis Anderson, this guy is fanatically opposed to the government right now. Why? Well, as you can see, he is capitalist, a motorist, liberal, self-employed, and wealthy. What this just means is that every person shares 5 different groups. They are either capitalistic or socialistic. They are either motorists or they use the bus system and everything. So I'm not very sure. A commuter. Alright. They are liberal or they are conservative. They have a middle income or they are rich or they are poor, and an ethnic minority. There are also other groups which fall under what everyone can be. You have farmers, you've got self-employed people, you've got patriots who really like your country, even if they don't really deserve to like your country. Only 11% of the people are patriotic about their country right now. Environmentalists, which just mean that they support the better solutions for a better climate and a better environment. You've got religious people, which speaks for itself, you know, people with a religion. You've got actually a pretty low rate of percentage of the population is actually religious. I thought the beginning screen stated that 71% of the people were Christian. Anyway, you've got parents. Parents, of course, don't like asthma, doctor strikes, narcotics, and if people got guns. So if I move my mouse cursor in front of a certain group, I will see what they like and what they don't like. So for instance, if I go to socialists, which make up 74% of my country, 74% of my country, the UK, consists of socialists. you see that they like legal aid, state schools, state health service, and more, of course. And they don't like poverty and unemployment. They are complete opposites of capitalists, who currently don't like anything in the government right now, which can be a problem because they make 26% of the population. If a group of people don't like me for a certain period of time, they will actually get very angry and support certain groups. We will try to assassinate the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is me, so we like to avoid that. There are 3 ways to avoid this. 1, we make sure that they like me. 2, we make sure that they don't have a chance by making this a very safe country, by bringing more funds to police. Or 3, we make sure that no one in our country is actually capitalistic. Yes, this is possible. We can actually influence how much members capitalists get. The same goes for every other group. So, like, if I don't like the way religious people are looking at my law changes, I can actually make sure that the religious community or the religious membership goes down. Not right now, apparently. I can't influence it right now. But for instance, we've got this thing, creationism versus evolution, which means that what do we teach the children at school? Do we teach them creationism or do we teach them evolution? Or do we teach them both? Right now we are teaching both theories. If we decided to only teach evolution, the membership of the religious group goes down, as well as the how popular I will become to the religious group, which makes sense. But liberalism, the population of liberalism, goes up, as well as the group, as well as my popularity with the liberalists. Also, because of this, we gain technology backwater. Technology backwater, in this instance, mean that we've got a lot of... Wait a minute. That doesn't seem likely, does it? Yeah. Look at that. Right now we've got some technology backwater because of this thing. If we make sure that we teach only evolution, the technology backwater problem goes away, which means technology backwater lowers. And we want that. Why? Because, as you can see by the color of technology backwater, it is actually a big problem in our country right now. Because if the value exceeds over the start trigger line, the red line over here, it actually becomes a big problem, which takes a low, which means that the GDP rate lowers. We want to avoid that. How do we get rid of it? Well, to make sure that the value, the blue line, goes below the stop trigger. Once the blue line is below the stop trigger, the problem is gone, meaning that there will be no negative effects because of it until the value goes above the start trigger again. So we might want to tackle that problem, because a low GDP means less income or something like that, right? Yeah, look at that. Because of a low GDP, we actually have a high unemployment rate. And nobody likes a low unemployment rate, let's be honest now. So, the next thing that you want to know is, how are we going to change laws? When can we change laws? What are the effects of changing laws? Well, for instance, we want to get rid of, there are a lot of red bubbles here. We want to get rid of alcohol abuse, for instance. A big problem in the country right now. Look at that, the value is like 2 times as high as the stop trigger. So we need to do a lot to make sure that we get rid of this problem of alcohol abuse. How do we do that? Well, let's see. The bars show that a large factor of the alcohol abuse, the value of the alcohol abuse is so high, is because the alcohol consumption is also very high. Alcohol consumption, we can lower that by making sure that, for instance, poverty, no, that is going to take too long before it actually changes, because you know, you can't just push a button like, okay, now poverty is gone. No, it doesn't work like that. But the alcohol law does. If we, for instance, make sure that the minimum age is 21, or only low strength beers are allowed in our country, which make sure that we gain less alcohol consumption in our country, but also the popularity of liberals and youth goes down. I think we can take that though. We can take it that that small change of popularity between the two groups. Well, maybe not. Liberals are already pretty low, and how much percent of the population is liberal? 57. Not that much so. Next thing, when can we change a law? Well, like I just showed you, that was easy to change the law of alcohol consumption. Or no, the alcohol law. And what I did was I raised the law, the strength of the law, the change went up. If I want to raise this policy level, I have to spend 13 capital, political capital. Right now I gain, let's see, 25 capital per turn. Why do I gain 25 capital per turn? Because the ministers of all the departments gave me a certain amount of capital per turn. The capital per turn is most of the times between 2 and 5. The higher the better. Right now it seems that the Minister of Transport, Donald Perry, and the Minister of Economy, Theresa James, don't like me very much. What do we do about this? Well, what about we fire everyone in our cabinets? Wow! We should not change that too much though, because changing or firing people from our cabinet actually lowers the loyalty of our ministers. But that said, I don't think they should take it too hard. So, recruit new minister for foreign policy. The first thing that you look at, what are the desired jobs? We want to make sure that the minister that we assign to the position actually has a desirement for the job. So for instance, we can ask Connie Price, because the foreign policy is in one of the desired jobs. The amount of political power that we gain because of it is pretty high, 4.6. And also farmers and environmentalists like me. I think like me enough, I should say. So, what do I mean with that? Well, for instance, if I choose a minister who is actually sympathetic with, for instance, capitalists. They will start loyal at first, but because capitalists don't like me that much, and liberalists are a little bit with me, this Kelly Griffin will, as time goes on, become less loyal to me, which means less political power for me, and we don't want that to happen, do we? So, welfare, farmers and parents are okay with me. Economy, the Minister of Economy, socialists and trade unionists. I want to make this a socialistic state, so I hope she will stay loyal with me. Tax, 4.1, religious people and capitalists. No, people. I am planning to get rid of capitalism and religion. So this is of course not the view that I actually have on capitalism and religion. People, please. Tax. Conservatives and farmers. Conservatives don't really hate me. So let's hire you. Public services 2.6. Public services 3.1. Public services 3.2. Public services 4.7. Trade unionist patriot. Good enough. Law and order. Oh, I like that one. Ice Cube is in it, right? Yeah. Good series, good series. I like to watch that series. They're like, oh no, I got raped. Let's catch the guy that did it. And that's basically just the plot of the series. Anyway, looks like we are actually the amount of people who actually gain me much political power and actually like me is getting pretty low at the moment. So there's 1, 2, 3 people, and I think we are going to go for Elmar Williams here because he is a motorist and liberal, and maybe I'm going to lower the popularity with the motorist for me. Why? Well, I don't know actually, because keeping the roads great and everything costs a lot of money, and we don't have that much money to spare at this moment. Transport. Oh, speaking of oh no, transport. Oh, this guy likes me. This guy likes me too, but he's religious and capitalistic, so no. So what, we gain 31 capital per turn right now. We have a net gain of 6 capital per turn, which means that after 2 quarters of our reign, we actually already have a profit in capital. I think I did a pretty good job, and our political capital is actually done right now. To the next term. Okay. Our credit rating is worrying, just BBB. We need to fix this, either through growing our GDP, lower expenditure, or high taxation. Well, this was a little bit... we could not really just... This had to happen. And our credit rating downgraded, which means our GDP got lowered, as well as the popularity. Oh well, capitalists, because the capitalists clearly don't hate me enough already. And like you can see, the GDP bar is going down. Oh no. And GDP is really important. How do we make sure that GDP goes up? Well, a lot of reasons. Seems like the biggest reason right now is because of technology backwater and an uncompetitive economy, which are both pretty big problems. So, what are we going to deal with first? We could, of course, fund science, which only benefits our country, but also costs a lot of money. Which, believe it or not, is not all too great. But let's do it anyway. Oh, look at that. I actually gained some trust from my people. Great, great, great. As you can see, the popularity among liberals and capitalists and retired people actually went down because of the changes that I made in just 1 quarter. No, not 1 quarter. 1 term. Yeah. Oh no, actually it means a quarter. No, wait, a quarter means a quarter of a year or a quarter of a term. No, not a quarter of a term. A quarter. You know what? You know what? I don't care actually. I don't care actually. So, next thing that we are going to do, we need to gain popularity among liberals. So, what we do is only teach evolution in. We can't do that because it costs 30 god darn political capital, which we don't have. Okay. Okay. What we can do is raise the alcohol tax, which increases poverty and lowers equality, but also lowers the poor people. Oh no, wait, not poor people. The popularity among the poor for me, and alcohol consumption. So the only thing that this benefits is my income and the lowering of alcohol consumption. But I think that's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. Next thing that we are going to do is... oh yeah, doctor strikes. Why are the doctors striking? So this is the reason why the health in our country is so bad, or part of the reason why the health in our country is so bad, because the doctors are striking. Now, a big reason because... no, actually... yes, no, yeah, no. So, the thing that we can do is have less unemployment or less wages? I don't get it. Yes, so apparently the wages are pretty low. The higher the wages in our country, the higher the GDP in our country, right? So, to solve this is to get rid of unemployment. And how do we get rid of unemployment? By hiring our GDP, which is not going to happen anytime soon. So, what else can we do? More military spending, more agriculture subsidies, more rail. Well, everything is going to cost money. More private schools is an option. Less crime. You see, most of the problems are caused because of these red bubbles. We need to get rid of the red bubbles. The red bubbles. So, I think it's time to implement a new law. A new law? Yes, a new law. Look at that. New policy ideas. Wow. So, what can we do? For instance, we can create food stamps. Everyone likes food stamps. I like food stamps. Who doesn't like food stamps? This is going to cost us only $4 billion. Pounds, I mean, per quarter. You see, we don't need the European Union. We can fund it ourselves. And this is not going to backlash in any way for GDP at all. I'm not... Okay. Let's leave this as it is right now. Oh, you know, a big way to increase our income is to actually just raise the tobacco industry. Or the tobacco tax. Which also benefits the health in our country. At one point when nobody smokes the tobacco anymore, we will not earn anything from it, which sucks. But our country is healthy, and by the point that our country is pretty healthy, it also means that, well, that we are doing pretty good, aren't we? Yes, of course we are. Yes, of course we are. Inheritance tax. So this just determines how much percent of the money that we get from every inheritance that happens. So basically people just have to decide to not die, so they don't have to pay taxes if they want to give money to their loving family. Don't want to pay inheritance tax? Just let no one of your family die. That's my policy. So, how else are we going to raise money? Petrol tax, but I thought it costed a lot of, yeah, a lot of capital. A different way to do this. Maybe get a different kind of tax. Like a luxury goods tax. No, you hate those gosh darn 1%ers buying all the pearl necklaces in the world. Don't you hate that? I hate it. That's why we are going to implement a tax, which is going to higher equality and socialists' views of me. Yay! Next up, click to return to government. Oh no, a new situation has developed. General strikes. And our GDP is lowering ever so slightly. Stop and search are demands from the police for the power to stop and search people on the street if they believe that the individual may be guilty of a crime. Currently, our police cannot search someone without formally arresting them. So, we are a socialistic country. Also, the crime rate of my country right now is very, very high. So, we should just introduce powers. Because this will be a valuable weapon in the fight against crime and should have a noticeable impact on violent and street crime especially. There we go. So poverty is lowering, but the GDP is also lowering. Oh, look at that dirty... Look at how close the line was to the triggers, to the start trigger. I can talk today. I'm sorry for that. So maybe the game doesn't really agree with it, but I think I did some pretty gosh darn good changes in my country right now. And my ministers like me. Look, okay, maybe the welfare lady doesn't like me that much anymore. Why not? Farmers like me. Parents don't like me. Oh, it's because of the asthma epidemic. You know, you just have to live with it. You just have to live with it. So unemployment is going up. That doesn't look like a good change, does it? Unemployment, and then it needs to be, or it needs to be red, or the arrow needs to go the different way. Oh no. The major international credit agencies have downgraded the status of your government debts. Oh no. And superhero. Oh, look at that, crime and violent crime went down. Thank you, Mr. Guy. I mean, crime is still at an all-time high, but maybe. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Thank you, superhero. Thank you. So how? Wait a minute. This doesn't seem right. I didn't spend that much money, did I? How did this happen? How did this happen? My income suddenly went down a lot. How? Stop and search. Creationism versus evolution. I don't see how this... Well, at least conservatives are going to like me, right? Or does nobody like strikes? Oh, are the food stamps? No, those just infect all my expenditure. Ew. Wait, no. I would imagine that my income should go up, right? Because, no. Because I didn't really lower something, did I? So why is my income so low? Is it because my GDP... Oh. I see. My GDP right now is non-existent. This can indeed be a problem. But we are almost done with that problem, so next turn it shall be over, right? Or nothing is changing. So what causes the change of general strike? Poor earnings made it up. Unemployment brings it down. Poverty brings it up. Socialistic percentage brings it up, apparently. Alright, socialists. I thought we were pretty cool guys here, but no. Oh yeah, the unemployment actually went up. I thought we brought it down because of the science funding. That was the main reason why I did this. But there you go, like... Alright. Technology. I thought we had an agreement of that you were going to actually go up. But no. Oh, I should probably also tell you. Green circles mean that you are actually doing something very well. Like you can see, we have a lot of green circles right now, which can indicate that the country is doing very well. Yes, sarcasm. Very funny, yes. So, you know, is this going down? It is indeed. Alcohol consumption is going down. Yay. But that's not a problem right now, is it? We need a tobacco tax or something. Or petrol tax. Tobacco tax is probably... it's not going to help that much though. Jesus. I mean not Jesus, because the religious people don't like me anymore. The doctor strike is at an end. Oh, finally. Yes. 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 Oh, yes. Health is finally in a green bar. And poverty is actually going up. Like I said before, I don't think this is a good thing though. You may want to change that color. Freedom of information. There have been calls for a law to increase the availability of information held on databases about citizens without their knowledge. These include the records held by private medical companies, insurance companies and debt collection agencies, as well as information held by government departments. Well, let's reject that. I don't like that. But we've got rid of one problem. I mean, in the time that we got rid of it, we also gained a different strike. But you know, when I said that I was expecting it to go down next term, turns out it is actually going up now. Why? Oh yeah, because of poverty. Yeah, I forgot about that problem. Yeah, poverty is going up. So, you know, one way to deal with poverty is have a new... Wait. Our deficit is so high. But we need to we need to spend money to make money, right? Is this the what's happening right now? Yes, probably. So let's all right. Let's have some cheap policies. Rent control. We'll probably yeah, let's do this. Next law. Text. No. Welfare. Welfare fraud department. Oh, this actually gains me money. Oh, the poor don't like me though. If I do that. But it will gain me so much money. Well, not that much money, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. What does this mean? Child benefit. Let's not do anything about that, shall we? So what we are going to do now is implement a sales tax. No, we can't. We can't. We are going to increase tax. No, we can't. We are going to increase the petrol. No, we can't. We are going to increase a corporation tax, of course. Are you out of your mind? So, like you can see, the GDP really benefits from this. No. I'm not going to destroy my GDP because of this. Oh no, this is kind of hard. This is kind of hard. Yes, it is. Labor laws? Pfft, we don't need labor laws. Wait. We can increase the productivity with this. Alright. Oh, and we actually decreased the cost. Well, hot diggity damn, let's do it. I'm compiling misleading statistics right now. We just got another credit downgrade. Great. Great, man. So, guys, I would really appreciate it if you would stop striking. You see this value? The value here, over here, yeah. Do you see it? I would like to say that you already stopped with striking. Please, stop with striking so our GDP goes up. And if our GDP goes up, our unemployment goes down, and the currency strength goes up. And, well, actually, I like the tax right now. If our GDP goes up, everything goes up. So, next thing that we have to do is probably get rid of ghettos. How does one get rid of ghettos? By reducing street gangs and vigilante mobs and racial tension and less immigration. Why is there so much racial tension right now? Is it because we left the European Union because of all the refugees? Well, there's one way to get rid of it then. Maybe get more race discrimination acts going on. And what I mean with that is, of course, that we want better racial relationships, right? Is that what I meant? I hope that's what I meant. So these vigilante mobs, we can get rid of them by increasing CCTV cameras, by giving them face recognition. Alright, that's a good idea. Also, let's give the consumer some rights. More rights, more rights. Yay, yay, yay. Go rights, go rights. Okay, so the general strike is gone, but now we suffer from a brain drain. Great, that's exactly what I wanted. Also, we've got the stress epidemic. Doctors have warned that businesses are working people too hard. This is leading to dangerously high levels of stress for people with full-time jobs. There are calls for limits on the hours that people work to be better enforced by central government. You know what? I don't know how to solve the problem. So, what is this? A brain drain. Our tax system is encouraging the best and brightest entrepreneurs to leave the country altogether. It's because of our luxury goods tax. Alright. Great. Great, man. Why is this increasing? Is it because of the corporation tax? I didn't change that. Technology is ever so slowly going down. Let's lower this like 1%. Or shall we cancel it altogether? Because, yeah, let's cancel it. Alright, cancelled. Ah, the visit is so low. Oh, the visit is so low, no. Oh, debt is so high. Debt, please. Well, our expenditures are lowering right now. Our income needs to go higher. And how are we going to do that? More taxes? Taxes. We can gain a junk food tax, but that doesn't increase much, does it? You can do like a small tax of micro generation grants, maybe school tax credits. Oh, but that costs too much. That costs too much. Let's micro generation grants. There we go. So right now our debt is incredibly high, but don't be alarmed by this, because I expect this to be yeah. Let's just say countries are always in debt. Yeah. Let's keep it at that. And also don't pay attention to that. Don't. Well, actually no, I have to pay attention to it. Why is unemployment going up? Yes, it is. And the only remarkable change that I made is because of science funding. But that doesn't make much sense, because I increased science funding to lower the unemployment rate. So something else must have caused. It must have been the GDP. The GDP caused all of this. Alright. So, what we are going to do right now is, next turn we are going to get rid of nothing apparently. Oh, alcohol abuse went up. How? I thought we were finally getting rid of you. No. It's because of the unemployment, isn't it? More police force. There you go. Police state. Everyone likes police states, right? Isn't that it's like what the police was all about. I'm of course talking about the band police, famous because of their. I actually don't know what they were famous for, because I wasn't born at that time. Yay! Next turn. Oh, our credit rating is upgraded. Oh, thank God. Oh, yes. Also, the global economy is in a recession and this is having a negative effect on our GDP. Yay! But it doesn't matter. At least the GDP is going up. This doesn't make any sense. Telling me the GDP goes up and then a day after this it goes down again. Ugh. So, brain drain. Almost done. Next thing that we need to do. Oh, our deficit is actually going down right now. That's because our income went up. Oh, good. Good. The global economy is going down so much. Oh no. UK, you can do this. You can do this, UK. There we go. Legal aid is going up. Legal aid is going up. Unemployment benefits go up. No. Go up a little. Socialists, why do you hate me? Socialists, please. I am trying very hard. Religion is already going down. Alright. Not that religious people really hate me or something. They don't actually. They kinda like me. They don't love me, but they like me more than the capitalists do. So yeah. And maybe a new law. Maybe free school meals. There we go. Less poverty. More poor. More poor popularity. More health, more socialism, more parents, more popularity among parents, and more poor earnings. I mean, only benefits, right? That's, you know, it's maybe a little bit black and white thinking of things. Oh yeah, the government needs to spend more money on the poor, so the poor will get rich and everything, and the GDP will go higher because of that. It doesn't work like that. But we can't do anything else right now. Poverty is at an all-time low right now. The GDP is at an even lower all-time low. So yay. Look at the amount of members that I've gotten among the years. In my second year. I'm pretty popular though. Look at that, I've got like 44% of the votes. If people will actually vote. Oh, by the way, curb banking bonuses. There have been calls in the media for government to do something about the big bonus payments being made to company CEOs despite falling profits. In cases where companies have failed to make a profit, the government has been asked to force companies to withhold bonus payments from top executives. I'm going to restrict bonuses, more equality. Our deficit went so low and is so high right now. Alcohol abuse is going to stop next turn. Technology is going down. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, this is so good. Nobody cares about asthma. Organized crime is not really lowering. Oh, look at that! Vigilante mobs went down as well. Ghettos. And let's not talk about ghettos. Street gangs are going down. This is exactly what you want to hear from a politician. Since I've gotten here, the GDP. Let's not talk about the GDP, but we really took care of the violent gangs in the streets, and vigilante mobs, and alcohol abuse. We also made sure that there are less people homeless than the previous terms. So please vote for me, people. Please, I beg you. I beg you, or else this game will be too short. What is the UK going to do anyway after exiting the European Union? What are they going to do? I can only imagine that there are going to be major differences in handling like border patrol and everything, and I can only imagine that the GDP of the UK is going to be even low. Well, no. You can't go much lower than 0%, can you? But it is going to plunder. It is going to go down a lot. Yay. Go down. Go down. So, yeah. Next thing that we are going to do is, you know, we need more technology grants. Yeah. There we go. This is so bad. I really need no, more GDP. We need more GDP. It's all because of you. But we are going to get rid of you now. Look at that. I got rid of 3 problems in one term. Or in 1 quarter. Alcohol abuse, gone. Vigilante mobs, gone. Brain drain, gone. Credit rating downgraded. Shit. Media backlash. You know what, newspapers? How about you just stop criticizing my policies? You know, I would appreciate that. Our GDP is finally going up. Our deficit is also going up because of the currently lowering income of our country and the expanding. Look at that interest rate. I actually didn't think interest rate was going to be important, but now that I see actually that the interest rate right now is 30 billion every term, which makes up 10% of our expenditures. Well, let's just say I'm not that happy with it. Taxes. We need more taxes. 90% taxes. Socialists like it. It's a little bit extreme though, isn't it? Cancel. Did I just cancel taxes? Oh no. Taxes, 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 taxes. No. Uh-oh. 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 Is there like an undo button? Is there an undo button? Help. Undo button? No. Undo. Well, you know, life is all about change, and I like to see change in our country. So because of that, I have declared that money should not exist in this country anymore. Let's just forget the debt that we have right now, and just literally move our country somewhere else. They can't let us pay debt if they can't find us. Yes, this is a good way of handling things. My country is screwed. My country is ruined. How am I going to? Oh no, and the capitalists are plotting to kill me. Yes, speed limits, very important right now. Speed limits are important. You know that one day that the president decided to stop having taxes in our country. Yeah, those were some wild times, weren't they? Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. And nobody likes me after that. They got 3 months without taxes, and they were like, yeah, I don't care. We like the taxes. Technology backlash is going down, and competitive economy is going down. Oh, but oh, that was a close one. I feel like we really dodged a bullet. I thought my country was doing well, and then I accidentally cancelled taxes. It was a great time for a lot of people, but not for... Oh, what is this? They say some politicians are political survivors, but you really define the word with the way you keep dodging those terrorist plots. Here, have a shiny medal. Wait, what? Failed assassination attempt. Oh, that was quick. That was really quick. Oh, credit rate went up. Oh. Ruben Bailey, currently working as your transport minister, is tired of serving in your government and may wish to leave the position and possibly politics altogether. You may be able to persuade them to stay by taking steps to further please their core supporters. You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm going to reshuffle the cabinet. Yeah, how about that? How about that? How about damn apples? How about damn apples? Liberals and parents. Economy. Wait, do parents still hate me? Ruben Bailey, you did this to yourself. Alright? I thought patriots liked no taxes. Or is this just a big stereotype that they just made up? Well, anyway. There's nothing that I can do about it now. Taxes. Everyone likes Texas, don't you? You like Texas. You like Texas. I'm talking about Texas, not the state Texas. Not the state Texas. Well, you may like the state Texas as well. I don't disagree with you. Public services. Public services. Oh, religious capitalism. I wonder how that will turn out. Capitalism. These people really don't like me. Public services. Public services. Yep. Alright. Law and order. Law and order. Law and order. Law and order. Law and order? Huh. Law and order. I can imagine that this is how politics really work. I know a thing or two about politics, and I know for a fact that Obama just presses 2 buttons every 3 months to make sure that the United States of America doesn't go bankrupt. Yeah. The more you know, the more you know. For all your political information, go to my channel. Yeah. Very good, very good. You see, right now we are doing actually pretty well. We have a surplus. Holy damn. We have a surplus. We actually have a surplus. I'm a little bit surprised by that. How come? Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I decided to hire the taxes. I mean, why not? This is going up, and I don't like it when the membership of the capitalists go up. We want less capitalism. So, how are we going to get rid of capitalism? Well, I tell you how. We just we get rid of capitalism by giving excellent healthcare. That's exactly how you piss people off. By providing excellent healthcare. You didn't know that? I knew it. I've done it for years. Also, hybrid cars initiatives piss a lot of people off. I know, right? Oh, look, another capitalist plot. Oh, look, street gangs are gone. Indifferent people, election reports. Hey, we got actually people now. We've got like 1 million members in the Brexit club. And the European Alliance only has 17 million. Yes, suck on that. So, obviously, we need to make sure that we get a lot more members in our cool Brexit club. Oh, and there was a problem, wasn't there? Car company shuts plant. Plus 0.06 unemployment and minus 0.007 GDP. Okay. So, what this means is our GDP lowered again. Please stop this with the negative situations in my country. It's starting to be a little bit annoying, if I might call it like that. So, because street gangs are gone, it means the biggest factor will actually dwindle in 12 quarters, meaning that in 12 quarters this amount is halved, right? And the vigilante mobs are also gone, meaning that in 12 terms, in 12 quarters, this problem is gone, finito, non-existent, nada, zilch. Other words for they are gone. So how are we? What are we going to do now? We finally have a surplus. I know. Let's get in more. What's the big problem in the car? No! Press the wrong button. Oh no. I did nothing. And because of that, we increased the GDP. We still have a high unemployment and our education can be better. So, we shall prevent construction. We want more environment. I like environment. Let's keep the environmentalists happy because they make up a staggering 25.75% of our population. Yeah. So what does environmentalists counter anyway? Is that like environmentalist? It must be like something like state employees, right? No, state employees are something completely different. Trade unionist, no. Maybe it's just something that some people are, something that you are or aren't, and nothing counters this. So we've got a lot of political capital right now. I'm pretty happy about that. And it seems like next turn the technology backwater is gone. Why do you exist anyway? Is there nothing that can yeah, this can lower it. Also, maybe more law and order. And we are gonna do that by legalizing prostitution. Yes, of course. No, let's not legalize prostitution. I once did gambling. I legalized gambling. What this did, it increased organized crime a lot. So let's not do that. We can, however, get some gated communities. People like gated communities a lot. Also, they like that I legalize prostitution a lot, apparently. And everyone likes it when we can gamble. Of course we can. This is anti-socialistic because this is for the rich. Wiretapping, it is. There we go. So the liberals will hate me after this turn. Guaranteed. So to gain more, to make sure that they like me again, I shall make sure that that I legalize legalize organ donation. Yay! This actually doesn't help at all. I just piss off religious people. Well, anyway, well, you have to live with it. Oh, the capitalists hate me? No way! Oh no. A royal scandal? Is this why we have a monarchy? A prominent member of the royal family has unfortunately made a comment that could be considered racist if taken out of context. The comment was overheard by press photographers and is causing a scandal. How will your government react? What I want to know is, what did they say? Criticize the monarch. Socialism. The GDP is going up. Our surplus is going up. GDP, please. GDP. We can really use some good news right now. We are. Oh, look at that! Look at that! We are getting rid of so many problems. Homelessness is almost gone. So I can imagine that oh, wait a second, wait a GD second. Oh no, we need more voters. We need more voters. Legal import tariffs. Cheap imports can be damaging to the economy because local companies cannot match lower salaries paid by foreign competitors. Import tariffs help to protect local manufacturers from unfair competition. This does go against real free market economics, though, and can be seen as being unfair to foreign countries, possibly sparking retaliation. I don't care. It has a high oh shit. You know, yes, the foreign nations will hate me, but I'm not part of them anymore, so why would I care? This is going to backlash so hard, isn't it? And you know, the votes will come, and then we can get rid of the problem, right? Right? Isn't that how politics works? Yes, of course. Also, we want maternity leave, of course. Everyone likes paternity leave. Well, look at that. Everyone likes that. And you know what? Just for the heck of it, free eye test. Wait, why do not that many people like that? Youth club subsidies. We can handle some youth club subsidies. See, this is only positive. Parents like it, socialists like it, the youth likes it, the income of the youth like it, and crime goes down. See, win, 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 win. There we go. Oh. Okay, so yeah, and that's why you have to look out for assassination plots, everyone. It seems that my Let's Play is coming to an end. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next episode, where I hopefully will not get assassinated. So, without further ado, I hope to see you next time. Goodbye everyone.